One of the best drills that you can do to improve your ball striking is the split grip drill. And this is not new to the teaching or coaching industry. This has been taught or promoted by just about every teacher out there. It works because it works so exceptionally well. I just want to give a little bit of a twist on it that will dial it in to be a little bit more specific than it's given in its general broad stroke as an antidote. Now, the traditional way to do it is you would grip. You can use an alignment rod, you can use your golf club, you can use whatever you want to. You just need a stick, a broomstick, anything will help. You want to grip with your target side hand on top of the shaft, and you want to, what's promoted is you want to grip with your trail side hand underneath. And then as you go ahead and you make your swing, it will allow you to keep your arms at a fair distance from your body. It will allow the trail arm to bend when it is perceived to be needed, and it will keep it has a very good tendency to keep everything in sync to where your arms can't run away from you, your body can't get out in front of you, you don't really have a tendency to move your shoulders too soon, and if you do, you can see it right away where the shaft starts pointing well to the left if you start proverbially coming over the top, or if you drop under too much, you can see that the shaft points well out to the right, which will have a tendency for the face direction to be pointed and the ball to start flying if you do it incorrectly. So from down the line, lead hand on top, trail hand underneath, you go ahead and you make your swing. You can see I have a very nice fold in the back, and as I make my transition, I come back down, the club is shallowed, I come back into impact, and then I can move on to my forward swing. That's the general way that it is taught. However, for most people who have a different degree of strong, neutral, or what is considered a weaker trail hand grip, I want to give you some alternatives so that you're practicing in the way that your biomechanics and your body mechanics dictate that your body's going to move. So in the traditional way, well, in all the ways, the lead hand is going to go on top of the shaft, but in the traditional way, it's always been taught that the trail hand will go underneath. That is great if you tend to have a stronger trail hand grip, a la Dustin Johnson, which obviously has a stronger trail hand grip. And then you will go ahead and make your motion as we just described. If you have what would be considered a neutral grip, where when you set up to the ball, your palm would basically go straight down towards the target or straight down the fairway, let's say parallel to your target line, then what you would do is you would separate your ring finger and your index finger so that you could put them onto the shaft as such, and then when you make your backswing, your right arm or your trail arm will bend in a slightly different manner. It may be a little later in the swing than it did if you had the under grip. If you have under it, it's going to fold much sooner in the takeaway, versus if you have the neutral grip, it's going to fold slightly later, and that's going to have a different set position at the top, more conducive to how you would hold the golf club. If you have what would be considered a weaker trail hand, or other in the golfing coaching world called more on top, which has become more prevalent, you would likely take an overhand grip on the trail side as well, and you'll see that that right arm, my trail arm, does not bend until much, much later in the backswing, the same as it would if it was on the golf club this way and would have a later bend. So it's a great exercise. If you want to fine tune it a little more to your bow and swing mechanics, just have a few alterations to how you take your trail hand grip on that shaft so that when you do the exercise, it's working more in unison with how your body works so that you can hit the ball a hell of a lot better. Hey everybody, thank you for watching another one of our videos. If you found this useful and used it in your game, don't forget to click that like button and let us know down in the comments below. Also, don't forget to check out our podcast, one of the hottest podcasts in golf, Golf 360. If you'd like to watch another one of our videos or subscribe to our channel, you can do so right over here.